Yeah, Friday the 7th. Calendulas are looking nice. I think I might have got a few too many close together in there for them to show themselves off the best. And it's spitting the rain. Sweet peas, they're coming on nicely. Okay, I won't say we had washing out this morning, so I couldn't video. I've had to wait all this afternoon, and as you can see, we've still got washing out. Okay, here we have the strawberry bed with a few spring onions in and a few garlic. Plenty of flowers forming. Susan will be fed up of strawberries by the time we've done. So yeah, loads of them. Okay, now as you can see, they're all red onions, and this is where I think growing in water bottles is better. Look at the size of these in comparison. They're doing great guns, is these, and it's same with those. And I'm thinking it's because they're in containers of their own, as opposed to being in a bed with others. There's nothing in there to match what they're like in the water tubs, the exporter bottles I should say. These are the Paris silver skin onions for pickling. They're coming on nicely, and of course you know all across the top we've got the elephant garlic. Okay, now these are snowball onions at this end and the sensu at that end, and for whatever reason you might see where there's gaps. I've put beetroot in. I've had 2 onions growing off one set. Never had it before, so it's odd, but we're enjoying them as salad onions. Okay, the camera's getting wet. Over here in this netted box we've got swede. We'll see how they go. And in here we've got spring cabbage, all year round cauliflower, and durum early I think there is somewhere knocking about. And then we've got calabrese. This is the autumn one. And then the dwarf curly kale. Okay, we're having a shower at the moment. And in this netted box we've got kohlrabi. Why I don't know, but the red one is far ahead of the white one. The white one is the 2 at the end there. Okay, potatoes in this container because of the frost we've been having. It's been easy for me to cover up on a night time, but as far as I know that's finished now. And all the potatoes that I had down here in the greenhouse and in the far box that we're going to visit, I've managed to put netting round to contain them, save them flopping all over. Okay, sweet peas at this end are looking well, and then we've got potatoes in 3 buckets here. I have, as you know, took one out last week that I had supported with canes, but these are the only 3 that I have left in these little pots because I give grandson a couple. Okay, here we have the broad beans coming on nicely, but no flowers forming at the moment. So we just have to wait and see. In here we've got all year round cauliflowers, cabbage, Savoy cabbage.
It was spot on for once.
Yeah, greyhound cabbage and Savoy. And that was a neighbour that came down shouting. Yeah, this one, I don't know why it's collapsed, but that's Sunday dinner. Okay. On here I put the bean plants in that was outgrowing themselves in the greenhouse, and I've left a box spare both for these. These are the Bolotto beans. I've left this box spare for the new ones that will go out in a couple of weeks' time, just to see if there's a difference. These are Cobra. It's the same thing. I've left a box there to put some new plants in, and we'll get a rough idea of what they're going to turn out like. Okay. These are the Calvin and Wonder garden peas, starting to climb up the netting, and in the back there are all onions, and it's sort of all the labels are at the far side, but I think they're what's this one say? Ailsa Craigs. Majority is Ailsa Craigs, and then we've got some bunching onions that I put in just to fill the bed up. This is another sowing of Calvin and Wonder peas, just to keep them going into summer. Okay, there are the 3 carrots I sowed the other day, covered up with plastic to keep it humid inside, save having to come out and water all the time. And the carrots that you've seen before are coming on okay. Okie dokie. In this netted cage we've got the Calabrese, the ones that I grew, well, they're similar to the ones I grew last year. They're not exactly the same plants. Matsui or something in that region. And at the far end there's a couple of the all year round cauliflowers. Okay dokie. This tomato plant is the Tumbling Tom Red that I sowed quite a while ago. I did have 2 in this pot, but I managed to break one. Whether they'll be any good or not I don't know, because I put them out a couple of weeks ago and I forgot all about them, and of course it got a bit chilly, so I'm keeping them going, but we'll see how they fare. Yep. And there we are with the veggie pod, lettuce, radishes, beetroot. I've had a couple of beetroot out. There were a couple that were a decent size, so we had them last week for a dinner for salad. Yeah, and lettuce at this end, and then we've got the potatoes. That's for the single seed potato challenge. Coming on nicely. We've got one that's a bit slow, but it's coming along. I'm not desperate for them just yet. And there we've got the pots of potatoes for Erica's shop bought potato challenge. They have started showing, and that's why I've topped the boxes up, the pots up to the top. So I'll no need to touch them anymore, apart from just lay them out on the floor. Okay. In the greenhouse, as you can see, I've had to make alterations again, because when I had them on the top shelf, they were pushing the roof up. Well, not really, but they were certainly touching the roof, so I thought it best to pull them down. And then we've got this mashing on this side. Majority of these are going on Sunday. If I have to take them away myself, I need the room. I need to get set up for growing. And these is all the new beans that's going to be going out. Firestone. These are the runner beans. They're a good length. And the moonlight runner beans. And then we've got the cucumbers. Now I think I showed the other day that we've got cucumbers on here, and we've got a chance of a cucumber there, assuming that female or male, no, it'd be the male one, that one, if it can get open and I can pollinate that one. If not, it'll be wasted and it'll come in handy for that one. Okay, now we've talked about Bongo beans. I have two buckets there with them in, 3 in one and 4 in the other. They're not doing too bad. The far one looks a little bit sad, but it's probably because I've got the door open and it's got a bit of a draft. And then I've got these climbing French beans, the Cobra, that I did as a trial, and they're coming on really, really well. Not enough for a meal, but at least I've proved in the greenhouse they can be grown. Some more there, look, and there's some more there. There we have all the peppers. I got notified with Brian Allotment Live that he received his peppers I sent him yesterday, and I was going to do a video on the unboxing, but I did stop that one for him, unfortunately, and asked him to have a look because they should have been delivered the day after and they weren't. Okay, these are the other tomato plants that are going to various places. There's Susan's brother, that's John T, and Kieran is the grandson. They are for him, or for them I should say. And I've put canes up for one lot of the broad beans that will grow up here with a bit of luck. Okay, I think we've just about covered it all. We'll see. I'm expecting this beetroot beans ready for picking totally in a couple of weeks' time, and we'll see how it goes. Okie dokie. This is little gem lettuce. It's looking well. Yep. Okay. We'll catch you later. And here we are with strawberries that we've managed to have left, seeing as Susan's been in and helped herself to quite a few. But we're looking okay. Okie dokie, that'll do for this one. We'll catch you next week. Bye for now.